Hello. Welcome back. I'm Katie. I do the New York Times crossword puzzle every day, and I share the entire process here with you. And we are ready to play Wednesday. I realized from all the thumbnails this week that it looks like I'm wearing the exact same clothes. It is because I do the crossword in my pajamas. That's why. So, depending on what time I'm getting things going, you're catching me like still getting the brain warmed up. And wow, is that true for today? I feel like there's just a bunch of sludge up here, moving pretty slow. So let's go ahead and do the puzzle. I'm turning on some music to help me. And let's have a look. Rebecca Goldstein is our constructor today. Looking forward to it. Let's see what we got. I think the sizing looks good to me. So let me see if I can just get it to, it's a thing. I try to balance. Okay, I like how that looks. All right, let's dive in. Notice we have circles in squares, which is gonna mean something. And I like to come upon the theme naturally. So I'm not gonna go searching for the clue that tells us what might be going on there. Object of an extensive search. Keys. Spread dirt. I think could be gossip, but I'm not sure. Cry after an accident. Mr. is sir. So I'm feeling pretty good about gossip. Usually, if I can get one word that comes from the down in and across, like one of these letters works out, that's all I need. Privy to, I think, is in on. And ace, I'm not sure. With 60 across, invitation to play 38 down. All right, we're not going to go searching, but we can see this long answer is going to be tied in here. All right. Corkscrew shaped pasta, I think, is rotini. Orange colored liqueur. Oh, well, how appropriate. That's Aperol. And I know because I had a couple Aperol spritzes yesterday that I made at home after my very lengthy choir rehearsal, which is why my voice sounds so resonant this morning. Maybe oopsie. Means of making some connections for short. Okay. Oh, relative of a harp is a lyre, which is that little like U-shaped instrument with what you see it in like mythology. Nobody really plays a lyre anymore that I'm aware of, but it's like a little stringed instrument. Sometimes Cupid's holding it, And the extensive search is the Grail, and means of making some connections, I think, would be ISP, which is Internet Service Provider. Oh, okay. Look, so I didn't even see this before. So the answer to this is going to be step right up. It's an invitation to play, and 38 tells us here that it's a carnival game depicted in this puzzle. So we'll see. Now we know. Carnival game. Okay, Victorian or Edwardian is era. And by the way, so many people say that Downton Abbey is the Victorian era. It is not. It is the Edwardian era, which comes before? No, it comes after the Victorian era, I think. Don't get it confused. Victorian architecture, totally different than Edwardian. Okay. Something you might put stock in. For short. IRA? Yeah. And I think qualified, I think is able. I don't know. Factually, I'm not sure that's right either, but let's just keep going. Oh my God. Pet peeves. Bugaboos. Ah, I love that word. I love it. How great that it shows up here. Regional life forms. I think I want to put this in. It is biota. And I'm not sure why, but I think that's what it is. Yeah. Estimation suffix is ish, like. And power source would be outlet. And biota's right. Look at that. You know what? I think I learned that in the crossword puzzle. Takeover is usurp, and you are correct about that. True. Calendar notation is going to be appointment. So, I'm thinking. Let's see, maybe. I'm going to put it in. Oh. Okay, that's weird. There's 2 clues. Prize dangling from a... Okay. I think prize dangling from a 38 down booth is plushie. Oh, I wish it was. It might not be. Could this be pre? Maybe plushie is not wrong. Deli supply. Voluntold. It's one of the greatest words ever. More than necessary. Some STEM degrees. I'm going to take out because it's a singular prize and plushie does not fit and everything else coming from there feels... I think this is still fine. Lead into predestination, predetermination. I think that's right. Okay, let's just keep going. What this was shaping up to be was PhDs, which is not wrong necessarily. It's just weird because we have STEM, and I would think that would be like, I don't know, an engineering degree or something, but we'll see. It doesn't include the Apocrypha. I believe that's the Torah from my theology major days. Digitize, maybe. Wild oats. Yeah. PC hookup would be a LAN, I think, which is local area network. That's what that word means. It's an acronym. ACE. Pilot. And memory jogger. Note something, maybe? Yeah. Hawk's hook is a talon. And this is going to be like note, maybe book, something like that. We'll have to wait and see. Tall-eared cats from Devon or Cornwall. Oh my God. I have no idea. Cab would be a taxi. And Dunham, who wrote the memoir Famesick, is Lena. Oh. Okay, I don't know. Let's just keep going. Get in bad with. Toxin in castor beans. This could be ricin. Oh, and maybe this is note card. Oh. This is Bana. He was big in the day, and now who knows? Eyeballed. Trampled. Ran over, I think, maybe. And we're halfway. If you're still here, please subscribe. That's what we do at the halfway. Okay? I'm just trying to get the word out that I do this. Many a tech alum engineer, I think, is what we want there. Annual video game competition. I have no clue. Les Miserables. I'm going to New York City to see that concert. It's all coming together. Some people doing residencies, I think, would be doctors. No one else does a residency, really. Eyeballed. Beheld. That is funny. Those two things kind of don't go together. Like, beheld is such formal language, and eyeballed, it's not. Okay. Annual video game competition. I still don't know. Oh, ring toss. All right. Is Rexes a thing? Rexes? I don't know. We're going to find out. Oh. As we have talked about with memos before, there's two options here. It's in re or as to. I think it's probably in re. Oh, it's as to, because this, of course, with the question mark is like sly, right? Organic chemistry experiment, hot date. Okay, whatever. As to, I'm putting it in. Charlie's Angels with the Chipmunks trio. Notable trios. Very comparable. They're typical. This scares me a little bit. This could be attention. ATTN. I don't like this. I'm going to put that in there instead because I don't like the two O's starting that clue. It doesn't feel right. Keep busy. Carnival game. Try your luck. Ice cream. Eponym. So eponym is like a name, right? And ice cream, we will find out. Wood sculptor's tool, I think, could be an ads. This is another one with all. These woodworker tools, they show up all the time, and it's usually one of those two. And they're both weird words in that they have, letters that are not typical, or like all is AWL. It's such a weird kind of little word. And this one is weird because it's got the Z right in the middle. Habitat with a wet floor. I don't love this. This might be wrong. No, sorry. That's not right. I did like the little bird walk we took on ads, though. I wonder if this is something like anti, something like that. Habitat with a wet floor. Brief bathroom breaks. Pit stops? Yeah. I think it's pit stops. And here's why. Because I think this across is party. So let's go with it. Surname that derives from the Sanskrit word for lion. Can't wait to find out. Digitize. So this makes me wonder if Torah is wrong, because I think digitize is scan. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to put scan in, and we will figure out what the other one is. I'm so frustrated. Arrgh. I think it's this. And this is a nod to last week. That was literally in there last week. So, oh boy. This is definitely Bible related. I'm not sure how. We're going to have to just can't wait to find out what the habitat of the wet floor is. Raises the temperature of would be heats, which we love. And, this is our last circled square, and the others spell rings. So I think we're safe to put an S in there. Risque game that teenagers might give a whirl. Ugh. I have no idea, and I don't like it already. Oh, okay. You know what? I think we were on the right track. Plush toy, I think, is what we want. What could this be? You are correct about that. Deli supply. Lox, I bet, right? I love a good lox. Delicious. More than necessary. Oh, excess. Okay. I was not thinking about this in this way. I was thinking like, if it's more than necessary, it's like required or something like that. But more than you need would be excess, and that makes sense. Seller's bottom lines for shorts. Oh, UPC, right? Roped in. Voluntold, definitely roped in. I've been voluntold for many things at work usually. Some STEM degrees are PhDs. Look at that. And you were correct about that. Would be, it is. It is that. Spin. Oh, it doesn't include the Apocrypha is canon. Okay. I was actually thinking like what's in the Bible. Canon is just the, agreed upon books of the Bible. The Apocrypha is extra books that exist and people disagree on whether they should be included. Oh, you know what? Okay. I was so confident. We can put an S in here, no problem. No, we cannot. This is going to be a rebus. And if you see, hang on. Here we go. This clue tells me. So this has to be spin the bottle. There's really no other way. And what you have is the game being played out here. So the rings are being thrown and they would land on the bottle. That's so clever. For a Wednesday, I love it. It like implies action. It's unexpected. It's cohesive as a theme. 10 out of 10 for a Wednesday. Love it. I think this is Sing because I can't think of anything else that would go there. Habitat for a wet floor. Maybe a hang on. Okay. I have a revised idea of what may go here. I think this is rasp. So it's like a emery board for wood, In cooking, we may call it a microplane, right? It's that type of tool. Okay, well, this is C. Sure. However, getting bandwidth is going to be a bet, and that helps us out. This is Briar. There are a lot of other good clues, I think, for Briar. But, again, I don't write it. I just do it. Keep busy is tie up. And their typical would be norms, I think. Tasty, yum. I do think it is try your luck. I think that's right. Yeah, and more musically is pew. which is an Italian word meaning more. So there you go. Tia Maria is, so we're doing good. We're doing good. What I wonder about here is pop top bottle cap. Yeah. Okay. So I talked about this last time. If this was going to create something here that wasn't a real word, they would not give you a clue for it. But because the rebus reads in both directions, you get a clue for both, even though it's there. I also love the asymmetry of this theme, right? Because you would expect rebuses to kind of, I mean, the puzzle's perfectly symmetrical in both directions, and so you might expect to see another rebus, but you don't, and I love it. It's like breaking the littlest of rules, which is my favorite thing to do. Play the blame game with is accuse. Oh, Chinese martial art is Tai Chi, even though it's like the slowest martial art ever. Not sure, not sung, spoken. Let's check on CIO here. Yep, Chief Information Officer. However, yeah, that does make sense. I would also argue this could be CTO. It is not, because this is correct, but a CTO would be the Chief Technology Officer, also who would, possibly do that. How do I know? Handful in a beer garden. Well, great. Oh, body part linked in a square dance would be arms. An auction offering would be lot, and that's going to solve it. Wonderful. We've increased our streak to 73, which we love. Let's go back to the puzzle and celebrate some stuff. First of all, as I said before, and I will say it again, love this theme for today. Especially appreciating the rebus that ends it, making it actually mimic what the rings are doing, and you've got your bottle over here to catch the rings. I love it. Let's see. Some notable, awesome words. Bugaboos. I mean, I love that. I love it. I will say, oopsie here. They take a lot of liberty with spelling on this one. Oopsie, I've mostly seen IE, but that's a crossword puzzle like thing. You very rarely like spell out, let's see. I like locks being in here. That was fun. Usurp is always a great word. And I need to know more about this. I don't know why they're called this, but also you don't see ricin in here so much. So overall, I don't know. This was a great Wednesday. Let's see how we did in terms of time. I'm going to take a quick pass at the stats. Solve rate forever 92, 96.2. Love that. We are on a 73-day streak. Yeah, this did take me a little longer because I definitely talked through it. When I am doing the Wednesday, just like laying down and doing it on my iPad, I can usually speed through it pretty quickly because there's not a lot of twists and turns in a Wednesday, but you could see that the difficulty grows because we had a theme, we had a rebus in there today. It's like a good starter rebus. And just the answers were longer and a little more unusual, I would say, than, your typical Monday and Tuesday that are pretty much like pretty easy to fill in. So, all in all, great outing. I loved it. I feel awake now. I'm going to go make another cup of coffee, and I do actually, have work things to attend, but that is that. I will be back tomorrow for Thursday, of course. I'm already looking forward to it. And I am traveling at the end of the week, so I still have to figure out how to get the Friday and Saturday up up and done. Like when that will happen, I'm not entirely sure, but all of it'll come together. It'll all come together. So anyway, that's it. I am going to go. June's going to go outside. I'm going to go and I'll see you tomorrow. But until then, happy hump day. Have a good one.